Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing the new Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Soft Blur Setting Powder. You may see my dog make an appearance because he is out and about while I film right now. So that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. We will see. But here he is, my baby Sunny with his fresh haircut. Anyways, today's gonna be all about this product. We are going to check out some details, see what it's supposed to do, then we're gonna try it out, see what it actually does, and I'll let you know if I think it's worth the money. So before we get started, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much if you do. But if you wanna see me review this new product, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, like I said, we are just going to jump right into this. I'm really excited about this product because I love setting powders and I feel like some really good ones have come out as of recent. You guys know my love for the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I almost got that, but then I was like, you know what, let me try this one. So I got this during the sale and we are going to test this baby out. So I have it pulled up on Sephora, which is where I got it. I'm just gonna touch on some details and then we're gonna see what it's all about. So again, it's the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Talc-Free Soft Blur Setting Powder. It goes for $38. I would say, I don't want to say it's up there because I feel like a lot of setting powders are around that price range, at least from Sephora, so I guess standard-ish. And then you get 7 different shades to choose from. There's 0.53 ounces in here, so it's a little more than half an ounce. And then I got the shade 3, Neutral Peach, just because the shade above that, Neutral Light, looked a little bit too light. So I'm hoping this one works. I don't know about peach, but we will see about that. Some of the highlights say that it's vegan, natural finish, cruelty-free, long-wearing, non-comedogenic, and then obviously a loose powder formula. It's a talc-free, pro-performance loose powder that sets makeup up to 12 hours, blurs and smooths the complexion with a natural finish and all-day shine control. By the way, I have no powders on my face right now. Everything that's on my face is a liquid or a cream, so nothing has been set. This is me ready to apply some powder. It says Mario curated this weightless powder with enhancing and brightening tones to build in soft layers for his signature soft set look. The powder controls shine without making skin look or feel dry for a blurred natural finish. Sorry, Sunny is trying to dig a hole next to me, please ignore. It is non-comedogenic and non-cakey without photo flashback. I feel like that's so important because nobody wants flashback. I have had that happen to me before in photos and I still look back at those and I'm like, oh my god, that was terrible. So you can use a puff to apply the product, which I might do under my eyes, and then with a brush I might just dust it over the rest of my face because that is how I'm applying powder to my face these days. So let's get a puff. Here's one of my puffs. This is just from Amazon. And then I have this brush that I'm going to use to dust onto the rest of my face. And then I did already open this just because I was filming another video. I haven't opened the actual packaging yet though. So here is what this looks like. It's plastic, so it doesn't feel like heavy or super high end or anything like that, but it's fine. We'll see how the product looks. The packaging itself is pretty cute. And then opening this up, I'm going to take the little paper off the top. And then, oh my gosh, here it is. It has the little hole, so you just tap it out into the lid. I don't think this looks too peachy. I was a little bit nervous for a second, but I don't think this looks crazy peachy at all. Let me just take some onto my finger. Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't go with the lighter shade because I think it would have been a little too light. But this is really beautiful. You can barely even see it, I'm sure. On the back of my hand, it might be too bright even. But it's very like soft focus. It's not settling into my lines in my hands. But obviously we'll see on my face because that's where it's actually gonna go. Sorry. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna tap some product out into the lid. I'm gonna do my under eyes first with the puff, then I'll go back and do the rest of my face, and then I'll show you guys the look and let you know what I think. So let's get started. All right, guys, I am back. Here's the final look. Let me get a little bit closer just so you could see my face up close. Okay, I do have some thoughts. First, I absolutely love how this feels. It literally feels like silk on my face. It feels so just soft and nice. Like, I really, really love, like, my actual face doesn't feel like there's anything on there, but when I touch it, it feels so like silky, so I love that. But I feel like as soon as I started applying the product with my little puff, I started to notice a little bit of creasiness on my under eyes. Like, I feel like I can see lines, which doesn't happen all the time. I'm really good about applying eye cream so that I won't get those lines when it's not necessary, I guess. But I feel like this almost accentuated those lines a little bit. Like, you can see them going like this down the sides of my eyes. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. And then the other thing that I noticed, again, it smoothed out my entire face so nicely and it feels and looks so beautiful, but I feel like my pores in this area can get a little bit accentuated with some products, and I feel like it's not crazy, it's not like terrible, but I almost feel like the powder is accentuating those lines a little bit. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. I was hoping, because it said like soft focus, that it would smooth out those pores and not necessarily bring more attention to them. So I almost feel like for me it's doing the opposite of that, of what I was hoping for. But my nose looks super smooth and super just good, I guess, and blurred. And then my forehead looks very blurred, my cheeks look very blurred, my chin. It's not settling in to my lines. I feel like it can get kind of bad right here, and it's not settling in there. I think just my biggest problem areas are my under eyes and just right here where my pores are. So I typically in that area anyways will use like the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder, because that just beats anything for like my under eyes and then right here where my pores are. So I typically will use that anyways. So I don't know that it'll be a big problem for me with this one, because I do love the look that it's giving me on the rest of my face. I'm just not the biggest fan there. But again, I do see myself grabbing for the Givenchy one before anything for those areas to begin with. So it might not be a bad thing. Granted, if you're someone with normal to dry skin type like me, and you do plan on using this in your under eye area, and if you have pores here like I do, just be aware of that, because maybe you'll run into the same issue that I did, but maybe you won't. I think, for me personally, absolutely love the look that it's giving my entire face, just not those two areas. So since I would use something else anyways, and then this for the rest of my face, I do think it's worth it. I think it wouldn't be worth it for me if I was gonna put it under my eyes and in this area, because I don't love what it's doing, like I said. But again, I don't have a pore filling primer or anything. I just wanted to see what this would do on its own. So maybe that would be fixed with a little pore filling primer, and then it wouldn't be an issue at all. Again, I do think it's worth it. I just wouldn't put it in those two specific areas. Everywhere else though, I feel like I am wearing an Instagram filter on my face. So I love, love, love it. Again, I don't know how long it's gonna last, because this is a first impression. I don't know about longevity, but I can keep you guys posted in a future video on that. But so far, I like what I see. So it's a yes for me, but with those two stipulations. So keep that in mind. I hope you guys enjoyed though. Comment and let me know what you think about how this looks. Let me know what you like, what you don't. Let me know what else you want me to review. Give this a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.